All right, everybody. Welcome to our normally scheduled program on a Tuesday of the Intoxicated Sports Report. I'm Gage. He's Emerson. And sitting in 2 weeks in a row,
I'm back.
Peanut Gallery, Danny Del Zampo. We won't go through the nicknames again because I know you don't want to hear that. So,
Cheers.
what are we
Welcome
sipping
back,
on?
Darts.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Well,
What is this?
this is a lovely Tom Collins. It's not the first time it's been on the show, but
It
it is a great cocktail.
It's a show favorite.
It is a show favorite.
Did we have this on Friday?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What did we drink on
Did
Friday?
we have it on Tuesday?
Maybe we did on Friday. I can't remember.
I think we might have.
We might have, yeah.
Anyways, it's a good cocktail. Recommend it. I
We
think
might have been doing vodka Collins, to be honest. I don't
Oh.
remember. Yeah. Either way.
potato.
Exactly.
How's your guys' weekend?
It was fun. You were here.
I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. We got housed on Saturday. That was
We
fun.
drank a little too much.
So did our boy Sal, but we love you.
Hope you're alive.
Hope you're listening and hope you're alive. We love you.
Finally came picked up his car. That was nice.
Yeah, I noticed on Snapchat he posted. He's like, I missed my Honda Rari or something like that. So he picked up his car. It's all good.
It was very intoxicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday was.
Got a lot of good beer dye in.
Yeah, we did.
Sunday was some shitty beer dye, but Saturday was good beer dye.
Oh, I forgot you guys played on Sunday.
Yeah, we did. Oh, you weren't here for
I was
that?
here, but I didn't
Oh,
play.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Just you guys were.
You played a little bit.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember? That's,
No, I don't. Oh yeah, I did with Katie.
yeah.
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 That's when I bounced it in the cup.
Yeah, you
Yes.
asshole.
Now I remember.
Cage fucking sunk me
Mm,
like a dick.
it's part of the game, man. What can I say?
True.
All right, enough about our bullshit weekend. What do we got going on?
Well, we had a lot of football this weekend. We'll be talking national championship in college football as well as Super Wild Card Weekend. Really stupid name, like we decided last
A
week.
lot of these games weren't good either.
Fortunately, not. But we'll get into it a little bit, and that's kind of about it. We'll talk some smaller topics
Yeah.
later in the show.
We can maybe
Yeah.
extend last call longer
Yeah.
than usual.
A
That's
nice long last call.
That's kind of what we usually do, anyways. Bullshit at the end.
Yeah.
So the national championship game,
Was a joke.
the first quarter was good. I thought.
Quarter and a half, and then Alabama just put the foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, it was. Final score is Alabama 52, Ohio State 24. It was none
Yeah.
of these playoff games were good.
They all kind of sucked.
The college football playoff games were not,
Yeah.
none of them were good.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't know. Like, I'm tired of hearing this. Let's expand the playoff. It's just gonna make it worse. Like you want to see the 8 seed play Alabama and get smoked by 70? I don't.
I mean, I think it would be good for college football because there would be more programs involved in the most important part of the season.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because every year you see Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and then one other team. And a lot of times that's an SEC team
Yeah, you're
or a
right.
team from one of the other
Yeah,
conferences,
you're absolutely
one
right.
of the same conferences. So I think it would be huge for college football because those teams that are on the fringe, they're just not really getting the notoriety, and so all the kids continue to go to Clemson and Alabama,
Mm.
and it's ruining the parity.
Yeah. Devontae Smith, 12 receptions, 215 yards, 3 touchdowns
Yeah.
in the first half, essentially.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Got offensive player of the game for that. I thought it should have been Mac Jones though. Personally, I mean,
Yeah,
he
Mac
got
Jones,
close to 500 yards passing, and
36 for 45, 464 yards
Yeah.
passing, and 5 touchdowns.
yeah, can't.
That's
I get what
Those are big-
Devontae did.
those are big
was
win
pretty
numbers.
impressive for one half, but
Yeah.
shit.
Najee Harris.
Had another nice. Yeah, all their 3 stars were.
Najee
were
Harris-
good.
Can he get tackled?
No,
Nobody
dude.
can tackle him.
Ohio State could not.
At least not the first. Not the first tackle. He always
Yeah.
breaks the first tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing I want to mention about this game is Nick Saban got his 7th national championship, which, I mean, it's so many.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
I mean, if I were to ask you right now, over under 9.
9. Ooh. I'm probably gonna say he's gonna get 10.
You think so?
Yeah.
It'd be fucking badass
Yeah.
to do that. I mean, not for college football, but I just think for his legacy,
Yeah.
like 10.
He's getting older. He's what, 68 or 9, something like that.
He's at 69.
But I mean,
He
he's
could-
still going strong.
I'm sure Bear Bryant coached until he was 70.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not that rare to coach in the 70s, but
And if you're Saban, you keep winning. Why not?
yeah.
Like, you're going to be there for the most part,
Yeah.
unless you have an injured player who's like one of your better players.
Yeah.
I say he gets 10.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
do.
double digits. That'd be crazy.
You didn't. I don't know if it's a bold prediction, but you also didn't bring hard liquor in here today. So,
I didn't.
which I'm not sad about.
It's the pussy sports report. Danny, you have any feelings on the national championship?
It was a snooze fest, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Did anyone impress you on Ohio's side of the ball? I think of maybe their backup running back.
Yeah, the running back had a few good
Master,
plays.
Master T.
Master T. Great name.
He looked decent.
Honestly, not really. I mean, and that receiver Olave had a couple nice catches, but I mean, Fields underperformed. So,
Yeah, but when you're playing against
Yeah.
the Alabama defensive line,
yeah,
what are you gonna do?
yep. Kind of a snoozer.
Yeah.
Would
Kinda like
Clemson
the
have
whole
had a
season.
better matchup? I know they lost to Ohio, but
I don't know. It probably would have been a similar
Yeah.
situation, honestly.
I'd like to think Trevor Lawrence could have done better, but you know if he couldn't beat Ohio State, then
Yeah.
probably would have got smoked by Bama too, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Also, Alabama went undefeated. So we had 2 years in a row of 2 undefeated teams. I mean,
Yep.
it's like it's cool, but
Do you think? Do you still like LSU's team last year better? I know you were in love with that team. They're pretty badass.
Joe Burrow was a badass.
Oh my
last
god, he
year.
was insane. What do you have, like 60 touchdowns or
Yeah.
something? That's stupid.
I'll take the LSU team against the field
Yeah.
when it
they
comes
were
to any
good.
team all time.
This Alabama team was insanely good, especially on the offensive side
Mhm.
this year. All right, let's move
So-
on to the NFL.
College football just
Yeah, this year sucked.
yeah. I can't even say I watched a lot of college football 'cause I really
Yeah,
did.
so I'm not even really that mad about it.
No, not at all.
All right, NFL time. Super wild card weekend.
These games were ass too.
Yeah, Bills. So Bills
Bills
Colts was
Bills
good.
Colts was the best game.
27-24. There was a weird play at the end of the game that kept the game alive for the Colts, but you know,
The Bills almost got hosed.
yeah,
they could
Bills
have got
almost got
hosed
those. I'm glad they didn't
Yeah.
because Colts would not have.
because that was a
that
that was a fumble.
was a fumble.
It was a fumble.
Refs
I
missed that
don't know
one.
how the refs miss that. If I don't miss it,
Yeah,
how do you miss it?
yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I just think they really did not want to overturn it because it was pretty close, but it was. I don't think it was that.
That
hard
can't
to tell.
that can't be a reason though. You can't
Yeah.
say like they don't. There's no way they said that.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean-
hey, we don't want to, like. So I mean, I didn't want to see the game end like that. I really didn't.
Yeah.
But it should have ended right there.
Yeah.
But the Bills still won, so justice was served.
yeah. Josh Allen had a solid game.
Josh Allen was nice.
He is nice. I think a lot of teams would like to have him on their team.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Cowboys having him. I'm sure you wouldn't mind him being on the Niners either.
Yeah, no doubt. The Rams also beat the Seahawks 30-20, which was a kind of a surprise, especially because, well, there was a lot of weirdness in this game.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was healthy but did not start the game, and then the starter John Walford got hurt like 10 plays into the game. Looked like he broke his neck. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
I saw the video or like the picture of him
Yeah.
in the stretch, not a stretcher, but in the ambulance
Yeah.
with the
neck brace.
the
or
neck
whatever.
brace.
Yeah.
Also, we both picked the Bills, right, to win.
Uh-huh.
We both picked the Seahawks, though. I think, right?
Yeah. I think that was. I mean, they were definitely favored.
Yeah.
They really struggled though. Even in their wins down the stretch, they were not. Well, they were not exactly firing on all cylinders, and it showed again. Rams seem to kind of have their number too. They can play them pretty well.
Yeah.
That defense is good. Our other Saturday game was Buccaneers and Washington. The Bucks took care of business, 31-23.
This game looked closer than it was.
It was decent.
It was all right.
Taylor Heineke, I got to give him credit. He played his ass off.
Yeah,
He was the highlight.
Yeah, he led the team in passing yards and rushing yards.
Does he stay in the NFL next year?
I gotta imagine
He's got to be a backup at the least. Yeah. We both picked the Buccaneers in that one.
Yeah, that was
For sure.
easy.
That was the easiest one, the easiest pick of the week.
Um,
Well, actually,
And they were exactly 8-point favorites.
yeah.
So interesting there.
Sunday was Ravens Titans.
That was the morning game. Yeah, I didn't really watch much of that. I was
I didn't
kind of
either.
hurting from
Yeah, exactly.
But it was a good finish.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson finally got that playoff win
Yeah.
that he's been dying for. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I mean, he was going to get one eventually. Just he had that
Yeah,
monkey on his back that he couldn't get off for a
Yeah.
while. And the Ravens got their revenge
on the Titans. Yeah,
that they should have got from last year when the Titans shocked the world and
Yeah.
beat them.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry didn't.
He got stuffed frequently.
He had about 40 yards rushing
18 carries for 40 yards. Yikes.
for a guy that rushed for 2,000. Got to be close to a season low. I know we've talked about this a couple
Yeah,
times.
no,
It's
we
got
never
to be.
looked at
It's
that.
got to be close.
Yeah, I would think so.
40 yards for him is pedestrian numbers.
Oh, that's not
Very pedestrian.
That's a really bad game for him.
So this was the easiest game to pick. The next one we're going to talk about the
Mhm.
Saints Bears.
Yep.
This game was terrible.
Oh, it's like even the Saints didn't play that good.
No,
Yeah.
they won 21-9.
Yeah.
The Bears probably should have scored a touchdown because
Yeah, I
that
feel
one
bad for Trubisky on that.
went through the hands.
on that
Probably the
dive,
worst
yeah.
drop in the NFL.
It was-
At least this season.
It went through his arms and didn't even touch his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out Nickelodeon because they actually also broadcasted this game.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw pictures of what they did or anything. Like whenever anyone scored a touchdown, they let like fake slime
Yeah.
go into the touch or go into the end zone. And also, when they would kick a field goal, they put SpongeBob in between the uprights. I don't know. Did you see pictures?
I did not.
You should. Anybody who's listening should check it out. It's a trip. They pretty much just did it for the kids, and it's cool how they did it. I thought it was cool.
My only recommendation is let's bring out the real slime next year.
You're
I want
right.
to see players get slimed on the field.
I read like I don't know if it was a tweet or if I heard somebody say it on like a sports show. Like it was like watching a football game on psychedelics.
That's fair. But yeah, that game was a snooze fest.
Yeah.
We were playing beer die mostly during that game.
Yeah.
The last game was a shocker,
A little bit of an upset there. Yeah.
which I am so mad at you because I wanted to pick the Browns and you talked me out of it.
You know what, Danny? Can you go get a bottle of liquor? I gotta pay a gauge.
You got-
Any
you
preference?
If you see
the
tequila,
worst thing you can
If
find.
you see tequila, get
The
tequila.
worst thing you can find.
Oh man.
I wanted to pick the Browns and you talked me out of it. I said Browns. You're like, really? You going with the Browns?
I did. I'm guilty.
People who listen remember.
I'm guilty.
They won 48-37 over the Steelers.
They jumped on him quick. too.
28-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The first snap of the game
It
went over.
yeah.
Pulled a Peyton Manning. Went
Yeah,
over
I was
his
just
head.
gonna say, it reminded me of that same fucking.
Went right over his head and being a touchdown. I don't know. The Steelers. Hey, our boy Jimmy. I don't know if he listens every week. I hope he is this week.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to know your feelings on
Yeah.
this. Please let us know.
I
I'm
also
sure-
owe Jimmy a shot because I said I would take one if the Steelers won 11 games this year. Oh.
you
Did you
got
bring a shot glass? Okay.
I almost thought to get you vodka, and I was like,
That
I don't know if I
would've
can
been
be
really
that mean.
So what are you gonna be shooting?
Elijah Craig is good, but it's not something I really want to shoot right now, which is why I said, ugh.
It was either that or vodka or Grand Marnier.
That'd have been funny. That'd have been easy, honestly.
So yeah, this is what you get. No, you're drinking brown liquor because of the Browns.
Yeah.
How about that? How you like them apples?
No, I don't.
You remember? Or I think
Yeah.
I wanted to pick them bad. Ooh, Emerson. Hope that didn't taste good.
I think I talked up the Browns, but I think I ultimately picked
Emerson. That's why you never listen to your co-host. If you ever have a co-host, never listen to him.
I gotta listen back, so I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
So go Browns. I'm happy for
Yeah.
them. I think
Happy for Baker.
their first playoff win since what, like 94 or 93, somewhere along those early 90 lines.
Hey, 3 playoff wins for the 3 quarterbacks in the same draft.
Yeah.
Who are the other ones?
Allen,
And Lamar.
Baker, Lamar, yeah.
Good year for, what was that, 2017?
Yeah,
I love how all the quarterbacks now on the AFC side of the playoffs are all super young. They're like all younger than us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because now Brady's gone. Other than, like, Phillip and Big Ben.
Well,
Oh,
talking
like left?
like right
Left,
now,
yeah.
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 And then it's fucking AARP on the other side. You got Breeze and
Rodgers,
Brady and
yeah.
Rodgers.
And who else is left?
Oh, Jared Goff. But he's
Oh,
not.
yeah, Goff. He sucks.
Hey, but on the NFC side, all those quarterbacks have been to a Super Bowl.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Little,
Nice little nugget there,
nugget right
Gage.
there. No, thank you.
Just dropping bombs on us.
all one?
No, oh,
Oh, just
Goff
Brady.
lost to Brady in that last one.
No, okay.
Yeah.
But they've all been to a Super Bowl, which is pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
3 won it, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else on football?
We got a couple notes that we'll drop in last call, or at
Yeah.
least one.
Yeah.
No, nothing really new about Deshaun Watson.
No.
I did see, now he's been advocating for Eric Bieniemy to be interviewed, and they are going to interview him,
All right.
which is cool.
You probably wouldn't listen to your quarterback. He's like you
Yeah.
said, the most
Now-
important part
Yeah.
of the team.
Now, when they said you can be in the GM talks, that's probably inappropriate because the quarterback doesn't know how to evaluate talent as well as the GM.
Yeah.
Coach, that makes a little more sense because
Yeah.
they got to have a connection,
Exactly.
So, yeah, and Bieniemy needs to get a job. If he doesn't, it'd be, cruel.
Do we want to give our picks for who we think are going to win?
Sure, yeah, that sounds
Because
fun.
we're not going to have another Friday one.
Yeah,
Surprised you didn't write that down. But
but
I'll forgive you.
let's see. Gotta remind myself what the matchups are here.
Yeah.
So, starting with the Rams and the Packers. So you got
I don't want to pick the Packers, but the Packers they're going to smoke. I see this being like a 21-point win, easy.
I just can't imagine Jared Goff going into Lambeau and playing that.
With a busted thumb?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
He went 9 for 19 in the last game.
Yeah. What do you think, Danny?
Packers.
Yeah.
all day.
I think Packers. The Rams defense will keep this lower scoring, but I still think the Packers win by probably double digits.
Do we know if Aaron Donald's going to be okay for this game?
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think they said he was. They said he should be back, but still questionable.
Knowing him, he's going to try his best to be playing.
Yeah.
Roger's gonna discount double check all over the Rams.
Yeah, I'm smelling like a 21-point win for sure. Sorry, Nico.
Yeah. Our other NFC matchup is going to be New Orleans and Tampa Bay.
I'm calling it right now. Don't even convince me otherwise. Tampa Bay is getting their revenge. They're gonna
I'm with
win.
you, bro.
They're gonna win because they got smoked twice by New Orleans, and they're gonna win on Sunday
I am
Saturday.
so with you, Danny. What you think?
That might be the game of the week.
That's
but
gonna be
I
a good
will-
one.
I'll go with Brady. He's my
Ready?
boy.
All right, we're all in the Bucks. Shit.
All right.
The Saints have a really, really good team.
Oh, for sure.
I just don't know how you can beat Tom Brady 3 times in 1 year. That would shock me.
It's probably never happened.
Yeah.
It's never happened.
And who knows? Maybe the Bucks threw those 2 games just to get the Saints all like confident.
Hey, I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, yeah, we can take these guys.
Yeah. I mean, you never want to give up your chance at a
No.
division title, but
No.
shit.
Which I remember that happened last year. I think with when the Niners played the Ravens. I think I asked you a week before. I was like, "Hey, do you think?" Or maybe it was another team, but I think I asked, "Do you think they should bench Lamar?" Or it was against the Patriots.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
"Do you think you should bench Lamar
So that they don't have a book on them.
so they have a book on him to
Yeah.
play in the AFC Championship?"
Yeah.
But you never want to give up games.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Didn't the Ravens still smoke the Patriots anyways?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Over to the NFC. Bills are going to be hosting the Ravens. That is going to be. I think it's going to be a great game.
I think it is.
I hope
too.
it is, anyways.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm going Baltimore.
Really?
I think I am. Yeah. I'm going Baltimore.
Ah, man.
Well, I also picked them to win the whole thing, so I kind of have to.
Yeah, that's fair. What you think, Dan?
After the Colts game, it's tough to bet on the Bills, but I think it would be awesome to see the Bills go all the way. So
Yeah.
I'll go Bills.
That is a tough one. The line right now is Bills by 2.5.
I'm picking Baltimore. Baltimore's taking it.
Yeah.
They're gonna take it.
I think you're right. But my heart says the Bills, so I'm gonna go with my heart on this one.
Okay.
Go Bills.
Hey, don't let your co-host make you think otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, there's no like weirdness going on with
No.
this game like the other
No.
one. So, all right. And how about your little Browns against the big old Chiefs, big bad Chiefs?
I want to pick the Browns.
Stop it.
No, I want to pick the Browns really bad.
Fucking 9.5-point dogs. You think they could get it done?
I mean, Mahomes hasn't played in like 3
Yeah,
weeks.
this is true. Could be a little crusty.
Oh man,
The Browns don't have a defense. I don't think they can hang.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I want to pick the Browns. I'm picking the Chiefs though.
They would have to play an absolutely perfect game to win.
Yeah, Baker would have to play
Yeah. No
Okay.
turnovers
an all-time.
and running the ball extremely well, which is possible because the Chiefs aren't exactly a great defense. But Dan, are you picking any upset here?
I am. I don't feel like the Chiefs have put up high-scoring games the last few weeks of the season.
No, I that's a fact. The Chiefs have not played that great.
And I'm a Baker guy, so I'm
Go
going to
with the
go with the Browns.
I like it, Danny. I wish I had the balls to do it, but I can't.
I think that 9.5-point line is pretty large, considering the fact that the Chiefs have played a lot of close
Yeah.
games. But I think they've just been waiting to empty the playbook, and they're going to do it in the playoffs.
Yeah, I can't.
So I'm sticking with Kansas City.
Can't go Browns.
All right, there's our picks.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that. I'm surprised you didn't have that lined up for us.
Yeah, I put this outline together in about 20 minutes.
Should we mention in the last call, since it's the last call now, that we played tennis today?
Yeah, we did play tennis, yeah.
That's why we're a little later. This is
Yeah.
ISR After Dark.
Yeah, it's kind of late. It's 7:10.
Can't wait to probably feel really sore tomorrow.
Yeah. We put in, about 3.5 hours of
Yeah.
tennis today.
Play doubles, though. We're not.
Oh, yeah, we're not fucking savages.
We're at 44 matches, 42 matches.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I'm really going to start hurting tomorrow
Yeah.
for sure. That was a good time, though. We should start.
Yeah,
We should do that more often.
Yeah, once a week,
I
maybe.
like that.
Not on Tuesdays anymore, though.
I was definitely on the winning team, though.
Yeah, you were.
I was too.
I played on both sides.
Yeah, but you ended on the losing team.
But, hey, you lost.
Yeah.
Never lost.
And I definitely was on the losing end of a lot of points. That was fucking terrible for a lot of that day.
Hey, All we care about is the effort.
True. I did have that once fucking zipper down the line at the end there.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, me neither.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Didn't happen.
All right, it is officially last call.
Yep.
One note from the NFL: Doug Peterson
He's out.
has been fired by the
Shit
Eagles.
can.
Won a Super Bowl 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow, gone. See ya.
What did you think? I'm a little surprised.
I'm a little surprised too.
I'm actually kind of glad. That means he's,
I think it was just a situation where they didn't think he was controlling the locker room well enough, and I mean when the benching of Carson Wentz clearly didn't go over well with some of the veterans, but I mean it's hard to say that wasn't the right move at the same time.
Do you think the benching of Hurts in that last game of the season hurt?
that definitely hurt?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they kind of had to.
Yeah.
There's just too much noise around that.
I wonder if he'll be a head coach on another team or if he'll be a coordinator. It's interesting to.
I would bet that he either sits out this year or becomes a coordinator, or and then no matter what would be a head coach again the following season.
Got you.
Yeah.
How many head coaches have gone to coordinators like the next season? I feel like it's such a.
It's not that rare.
Yeah.
Or it's fairly common.
Okay.
Yeah.
It probably depends on how good you were as a coach or how well
Yeah,
you
and-
coached.
Yeah, how well regarded you were as a coordinator before.
Yeah.
Like he has a Super Bowl championship on his resume, so it's
Something
Yeah.
to one.
like I can't see him stooping down to the level of a coordinator.
Yeah.
Unless he really needed a job or something. You know what I mean?
Like, didn't the Cowboys just hire Dan Quinn as a defensive
Yeah.
coordinator, right?
Yeah.
He got fired this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he went to a
Like
Super
in
Bowl.
the-
He didn't win the Super Bowl with the Falcons,
Yeah,
but
he did.
he went to one. Yeah.
But he was also a very good defensive coordinator with the Seahawks, which got him that head coach job in the first place.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Got rid of Mike Nolan. Thank God.
I didn't realize that Jim Tomsula was on the Cowboys staff too. He got let go.
Yeah. Thank God.
You mean you don't want to run Jeremy on your sideline?
Dude, I don't want the worst defense of all time on my team. I don't. We're not gonna get into the Cowboys, but
The White Sox.
Yeah, I saw
talking
that-
baseball.
I
They
saw
signed
this
Liam
yesterday.
Yeah, Liam Hendricks, one of the top relief pitchers in the game. He'd stolen from the A's.
is this classic A's not willing to pay anybody?
They were never going to. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no chance, unfortunately.
They love getting rid of all their great players.
Yeah, they just ride them out through their arbitration years, and that's it. But yeah, big pickup for the White Sox. They're going to be. I'd imagine they're going to be good again. See if they can do it over 162 games though, because they did.
Yeah.
They did just break out in a 60-game season. So.
Let's see if all teams can do it.
Yeah,
Over
but they
162.
I don't think there's much reason to believe that they wouldn't be good again. And this is another solid pickup for them.
Yeah. Gotta have pitching.
You do,
Yeah,
and especially
yeah.
relief pitching nowadays is
Yeah.
super important, and he's one of the best. Our buddy San Jose Shark
Our buddy.
Evander Kane has filed for bankruptcy. That's unbelievable.
He's a professional athlete.
Professional athlete in the middle of a pretty, I mean, for NHL standards, a pretty lucrative contract, and he's filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
He's been cited for gambling debts, civil lawsuits, and claims from, I read this, 47 plus creditors. Unbelievable.
I don't have any sympathy for this guy.
I don't really either. I
No.
mean, he's got to be a fucking idiot to let
blew
this
it.
happen.
You,
Yeah.
you ruined it for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Or he's in 6 different lawsuits or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? So what does this mean for him on the Sharks?
So I was reading about it yesterday, and it sounds like there's a good chance he plays this year. I think he's been training with the team.
Okay.
But they did say that it was somewhat in jeopardy his season, but not likely that he would, forego his contract,
Yeah.
given that he's in the situation that he is.
I mean, this is not really something you hear about all the time with professional athletes.
Rare. I mean, after the career, sure, but
Yeah.
not during.
Yeah.
Especially he's like 29, 30 years old, something like
And
that.
I know NHL players don't get paid like baseball or football money, but they
No.
still get paid handsomely.
When he got his contract with the Sharks, it was for 7 years and $49 million. So that's not nothing.
I guarantee I could have $49 million make it last the rest of my life.
Right.
I mean, if I really wanted to.
Yeah. You'd probably have $1 million a year, give or take.
Yeah, I mean, what, you could live to 60, 65,
I mean,
70.
that's 50 plus what? You're 25,
Yeah.
so 75.
Yeah,
There you
boom.
go.
Take it all day. Speaking of the NHL, though, starts tomorrow.
Let's go.
The Sharkies play Thursday.
That's right.
Can't
I
wait.
wish they were playing tomorrow. I'm so juiced.
Can't wait.
Are we? Do we want to throw out just a quick prediction on who we think is going to win it all? I know you guys aren't super close followers of hockey, but
Man, you're asking the wrong guy. right now.
I figured.
Who do you think? How about that?
Um,
You're the hockey guy on this
Yeah.
podcast.
I think. I mean, obviously the Lightning would be an easy pick. Vegas is always good. Fuck those guys. I would never pick them.
Capitals?
Capitals are gonna be good. I think they're kind of old now though.
Yeah.
Getting a little
Stars?
older.
The Stars still?
I would love to see the Stars win. No, I mean I wouldn't love to see the Stars win. I'd love to see Joe Pavelski win.
I was gonna say any of those guys on like the former guys on new teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stars with the Maple Leafs.
Yeah. I would love to see that. I don't think they will, but I'd
Yeah.
love to see that.
I mean, if I had to pick a team, though, I'm picking the Sharks to win it all, baby.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
They'd be lucky to make the playoffs, unfortunately.
So you're telling me I'm gonna be sad on Thursday when I
Yeah.
watch this?
It was game one.
Play the Coyotes.
That's right.
Arizona.
Winnable game, right?
Unfortunately, Arizona's going to be our barn for now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Who do I think's going to win? I don't think Tampa's going to go back to back. There's no way. That's really hard to do.
You think no way?
I think it would be very difficult. I didn't want to go to National Shop. Come on.
Trying to buy some swag.
Yeah.
Use a new Sharks beanie.
How many do you got? Just that one?
Two.
You got a Sharks hat up there. I see
Mm-hmm.
a couple
I
jerseys.
need a jersey, man.
You have a jersey.
A new one. A current player.
Jones.
That's the last one I'm getting. Oh my god.
Swiss cheese Martin Jones.
You know what? I am going to go with the Bruins, unfortunately.
I was gonna say that one too.
Yeah, Boston's always good, and they're going to make it again.
Fuck Boston.
I agree. Fuck
They
Boston.
always win everything.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
They were damn good last year, and then Tuukka Rask bowed out of the playoffs, and I think that just really fucked him.
Tuca.
Yeah, but he's going to be back and bad as ever.
Should I just pick the Ducks to make you mad?
Oh my god, the Ducks are terrible.
I feel like those two teams, the Kings and Ducks, always flip flop of who's like the team.
They're both bad right now. They're right there with the Sharks. California is hurting in hockey right now.
But like the Kings had their run for a couple of years, and the
Yeah.
Ducks were the team for a
Yeah.
couple of years. And
Ducks. This is surprising because I mean the Ducks are kind of in a similar situation as the Sharks, where they have aging veterans and not a lot of youth coming through, so they're kind of stuck. But the Ducks were pretty damn good, very consistently, for a lot of years. Just never Stanley Cup champions, like, other than like about 15 years ago.
I always feel like hockey and baseball are those two sports that, yeah, it's nice to have those big contracts and great players, but like anything can happen.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Oh, totally. They're very similar.
You can already buy Seattle Kraken stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
But they don't play till next year.
correct. Yeah, we'll be up to 32 teams in the NHL next season.
The Kraken. And you're not a big fan of the name. We've talked about this.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
All right.
It's growing on
I
me.
knew it would.
But,
I knew it would.
I don't know. It's still a little janky. I think Buffalo is going to be a sleeper team to do well. I don't think they're going to win it all.
Okay.
But they added Taylor Hall, former Hart champion, or Hart Trophy winner. So I think they could be pretty good.
Hockey is back.
Hockey is back. Hockey's just a great sport to watch. I think
So
it's so
fun.
underrated.
Yeah.
For all of our fans, if you never watch hockey or don't usually watch hockey, you should give it a try
Yeah.
this year.
Speaking of hockey, I think it's the 1 year anniversary of us going to that game.
It is today. Let's cheers to
Cheers
that.
to that.
The last sporting event that we've been
Cheers
to.
to you.
Danny, you weren't there, but we'll cheers you too. Man, that was a hell of a day.
It was great.
We went and saw Joe Pavelski's return to the Shark Tank. I almost cried, which I don't cry very often.
I don't think you've cried ever.
Would I say I wasted all my tears in my youth?
Yeah. Something like that. You also say you cry on the inside,
I do.
which is
yeah.
a bunch of horse shit.
Best sport to see live though.
It's
Not even close.
I don't really think it's close either. I love going to baseball games. Football games are cool too.
Baseball is cool.
Basketball is exciting.
Yeah.
but something about hockey.
Football for me is exciting because I don't go to very many. Like Giants games, it's like I've been like
Yeah,
30.
yeah,
you know?
it's easy to go to like 3 or 4 a year because they
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
80 home
And
games.
they're like
If
dirty.
you can go to a slow baseball game, then you'll still have a great time being in the stadium, especially at AT&T or
yeah, Oracle Park.
Oracle. But hockey, that's pretty tough to have a slow hockey game.
Yeah.
Nothing like it.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
The environment is so cool too. Like it's a little bit chilly in there, so
Yeah.
you kind of feel like you're you know.
Everyone has like
really
hoodies on,
Yeah.
their jerseys, and their beanies on.
Yeah, yeah. It's fun, and whenever our team scores, the place goes nuts.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully next year we can go to a fucking hockey game because it ain't gonna happen this year.
Definitely not in California.
No.
There might be fans elsewhere, but
Shoot
definitely
for
not in California.
2022.
Yeah,
Do we go to a Sharks game in Arizona?
yeah,
Dude, that'd be sweet.
that would be funny.
Little
That'd be sick.
road trip.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. No pun intended.
you guys want to add anything else to the last call? Yeah. Anything
I was
else?
kind of thinking of something, but I don't think I got anything.
Well, nice, quick and dirty episode.
Yeah.
We got the Warriors on tonight. We're gonna be watching that shortly.
Great.
Cage's favorite team.
Steph having an MVP candidate season.
He needs to be more consistent, but he has had some nice games this year. Not so much last.
Who cares?
time.
Hey, and Wiseman, potential rookie of the year.
Wiseman's definitely in the rookie of the year
Yes.
run.
Absolutely.
Um,
It'll probably be like him, between him, LaMelo, and Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards.
yep.
If the Timberwolves can
Hey, speaking of LaMelo, youngest guy to record a
Triple-double.
Oh, did he get one the other
Yeah.
day? Nice.
I saw that. And he played against Lonzo. We talked about this.
Yeah,
Which is kind of cool.
yeah. I haven't watched him play, but someone was telling me that Tyrese Halliburton's been playing well too. And is he a King?
I don't know.
I can't even remember where he went.
I wish I cared more about the Kings, but just
I kind of feel like he's on the Kings. Yeah,
Kings are just bad, man.
they are
Bad.
unfortunately.
But, still gotta roll with them. You know what I mean? Gotta do it.
Great brand new stadium that you can't go to.
God, I need to get to that stadium. It's been a while.
Halliburton is playing pretty good. 12 points a game, which is not a lot, but he's shooting over 50% from the field and 50% on threes.
Ooh.
And he's shooting 5 threes a game, so it's not like he's just shooting
Yeah, like two.
2. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Take it all day. I did see the Warriors are the 6th seed right now. I know it's very, very
I think they
early.
actually jumped to the 4 seed because somebody lost.
Yeah.
So we can playoff folks, baby.
It's still early. It's still early. Except
Yeah, I think they have kind of figured out how to play with each other. Draymond's back in the fold too, and he helps the offense now with the scoring, obviously.
Yeah.
I think he's got about 15 points this year.
Yeah, this ain't the 2016 Warriors.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be
But,
scoring like he used to.
But yeah, I think they're kind of figuring out how to play with each other. They're trying to find who deserves the minutes too. I think Damian Lee and
Lee is impressing me.
Damian
a lot.
Lee and Eric Pascal are getting more minutes, as you know, and they certainly deserve it.
Kelly Oubre's been playing really well too.
Gotta go.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Ooh,
Honestly-
Kelly Oubre.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
more what I could call
I
him.
know he's not as bad as he's played. He just cannot find his place on the court, honestly.
He's gonna be the AJ Brzezinski of the Warriors
Oh my god.
soon if he
Yeah.
doesn't figure it out.
Honestly, I think I'd rather have, like, going into next year, I'd rather keep him and pay him moderately and get rid of Wiggins if that would be possible
Whoa.
than pay him $30 million.
Yeah.
Because then they can maybe even add another decent bench piece. Just throwing that out there.
All right.
Yeah.
I respect that.
It's probably not going to happen. I don't know if they can get rid of Wiggins.
Because Wiggins has been playing pretty well.
He has actually been playing pretty well. Just not sure. I wonder how he would fit on the team as the third option. Because I think he might hide and then he'd just be cold very
Yeah.
often. You know,
Yeah.
which I do love his aggressiveness that he's shown a lot of the season this year. But
I thought he was gonna be really good, man. I think everybody did.
I thought he was, you know, the Canadian LeBron or whatever.
Yeah. Or the
Not so much.
Hey, remember? So we were watching the Warriors a couple days ago, and Wiggins is from Canada,
Yeah.
and he just scored the most points ever for
Oh,
a
yeah, I forgot
Canadian
about
born
this.
player. And so on the Warriors broadcast after the game, they said Maple Jordan. Which It's ridiculous.
We both were like, what?
Maple Jordan.
That's bad.
Obviously,
That's
you're,
cool.
obviously you're referring to Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that was really bad.
He's like the
Who?
he's like the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's what they're trying to get at. Which
Not so fast.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I just thought it's a little funny thing. Maple Jordan. So from here on out, I'm gonna start calling him Maple Jordan. We watch the game in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see if he lives up to it.
He ain't gonna live up to it. Actually, well, if he's the only one, you know, he can't live up to something that isn't there.
If he's the only one, what?
Like he's the only Maple Jordan. There's no other like
Oh.
Maple Jordan. You know.
All right,
Yeah, we gotta go.
we will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
There you
Peace.
go.